Bruce Lee vs. UFC fighters. Welcome back to NC Krelek's YouTube channel. Would Bruce Lee at his peak be able to contend with today's top UFC fighters? Well, to answer that question, we're gonna have to go all the way back from the beginning. MMA was founded on the principle of stripping away the lore and impractical tactics that comprise the bulk of martial arts teachings. MMA forced practitioners to prove the merit of their techniques in actual combat, not classroom settings with compliant training partners. The MMA fighting cages are essentially laboratories for the empirical study and development of functional skill sets. When the UFC first started, it was style versus style, and the Gracies used MMA, which allowed them to dominate. After their success, other people started adopting MMA. That was in the 90s. Bruce started training and advocating for MMA in the 50s and 60s. He was decades ahead of the competition. Unlike a traditional martial artist, which Bruce is often mistaken for due to his roots, Bruce trained full contact, often against people bigger and stronger than him. Bruce Lee was the original MMA fighter who specializes in strikes, kicks, boxing, grappling, and he was extremely athletic, with lightning hands. If Bruce Lee faced a John Jones, he would get utterly destroyed. But against other bantamweights, he would be top of the standings, and probably hold the title most of his career.
When you're talking about fighting as it is, with no movement, well then baby, you better train every part of your body.
Let's end this video with a Bruce Lee quote. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend. If you put Bruce Lee into a street fight, he becomes a street fighter. If you put him into an octagon, he becomes an MMA fighter. Bruce Lee had the skills and knowledge to not only succeed, but to dominate the best of the best. After all, the founder of MMA is going to be a lot better at it than someone who learned MMA. Because Bruce understood how and why the different forms worked. He would have chosen the best techniques to maximize his performance in the octagon, and focused on mastering them. He was also a master of studying his opponents, meaning he would have a different form and strategy against a striker than he would a grappler. His speed and reaction times were unmatched, and I don't see anyone in his weight class touching him. Don't forget to like and subscribe to NC Krelek's YouTube channel for more awesome videos.